you guys! December book club, it's almost over. We've met about our book, talked about it, it was really great. And so it's Financially Fearless by Alexa von Tobel. And I went through part 1 of this book last week, I believe, and I'll link that video down below, and the video of me talking about why I'm starting a book club and all that. Mostly what I'm going to talk about today is the 50-20-30 program, because I think it's really great. I think just being aware of taking the time to look at where your money is going and what you're spending it on is important, because you may realize you're spending more money on something that you shouldn't be. But anyways, so the 50 is 50%, and that is 50% of your monthly income, and this should be going to what she calls essentials. And these are rent or mortgage, transportation, groceries, and utilities. And so she kind of takes you through this section of calculating how much your monthly income is, and therefore talking through what you should be spending your 50% of your income on. So your rent or mortgage should be around 30% of your monthly income. Only 5% should be going to your transportation and your utilities, and groceries should be around 10% each month. So that is what encompasses the 50%. Next, she goes into 20%, and that is your future, and she talks about different things you can spend that on. Retirement, it goes through so many different things, but I'm not going to go through all of them because some of them don't pertain to me, so I may or may not have skipped those sections. So retirement, everyone needs one. I still don't have one. I know I keep talking about how I need one. Retirement fund, and everyone should be thinking about this. The sooner you start one, the better. The sooner you start saving money, the better. And she gives this example. And let's say it's Bob and Dylan. And so Bob and Dylan both put in the same amount of money into their retirement account throughout their lifetime. And I think in this example, it's about $90,000. But Bob starts putting in his money at age 22, and Dylan starts putting it in at age 42. So by the end of the retirement fund, by the time they retire, Bob has twice as much as Dylan because he started putting it in sooner. So that's really fascinating to me, that if you start putting in sooner, you don't have to put a lot in. You can put in the same amount over time that someone that starts when they're 40, and you'll have more than them. I think that's just fascinating. So the next little part of that 20 that goes along with your future is a freedom fund or emergency savings fund. Another thing I do not have that I should have, and so she kind of talks through different ways you can start saving for one, little tips and tricks, and so I need to go visit that section again and figure out how I want to start saving. And the final thing that I am going to talk about is student loan debt, and I think that has been my top priority when it comes to future, even though it's from my past, because I just don't want to owe people money. I just want to get rid of that debt. So I've been really focusing on my student loan debt instead of, saving for an emergency or saving for retirement. So I think I need to kind of look at these three things, and I know that I want to start putting money towards all of them, and continue putting money towards my student loans, but see where I'm at in life right now and the money I make, what can I work out with, that sort of deal. 30%, choose 30% for your lifestyle. And that's anything you can think of: restaurants, shopping, entertainment, and personal care. And I don't spend a lot of money in this section, I would say. I would say that most of my lifestyle goes to travel. I spend a good chunk of money on travel every year because it's just something that's very important to me. I'm in a perfect spot in my life to travel. I'm young, I'm able, I'm healthy. I don't have any sort of responsibilities tying me down. I don't have children, I don't have a house, I don't have a job that I have to go to every single day, 9 to 5. I have a lot of freedom right now, and so I feel this necessity to travel while I can. So in this section, she also helps you look at what you're spending your money on, and really looking at, are these actually things that you like? Do you care about these things, or are you just throwing your money away on things that don't really make you happy? I was going to split it into 3 sections, do 3 different videos, but then I was looking at the 3rd section, and it's just about protecting yourself, and it goes through all the different types of insurance you can have, may want to have, and you can just decide I should get disabilities insurance, and she has stories, and it is good, it is relevant, but I just don't feel like I need to sit here and talk about it. So I don't want to ramble on anymore. That is all. We're just gonna bring Financially Fearless to an end. I think this is a great book. I'm so glad I bought it, therefore I can go back into it. I will share it with people. I've told people about it. I mean, I can lend it out to people is what I'm trying to say. And I think it's something to go back and look at yearly, just kind of like check in on yourself. And I think this book has done a lot of good for me. I've taken a lot of small steps, I would say, but they're very beneficial steps for me and my future. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I've already got next month's cooking, so look forward to that video here in probably about another week. Okay? Until next time, I'll see you guys. Bye!